I just left the floor with Representative Burchett, and after our bipartisan coalition and talking this morning, we have decided, because of a lack of movement from the House of Representatives, to initiate the discharge petition on banning insider trading, meaning it is live now. Now, if leadership wants to put forward a bill that would actually do that and end the corruption, we're all for it, but we're tired of the partisan games. This is the most bipartisan thing in U.S. history, and it's time that the House of Representatives listens to the American people.
Anybody making 600% return on their dadgum investment needs to leave Washington, and then you get their butts up to Wall Street.
Go to Wall Street.
Yeah, go to Wall Street. Leave the halls of Congress. We need actual lawmakers who are more interested in serving the American people as opposed to engaging in insider trading. That's what this story is really about. You just heard from Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna, who has officially filed a discharge petition to try to force a vote on a congressional stock trading ban. Now, this isn't our first rodeo, and we've been let down on similar legislation in the past. But I do care about this issue deeply, and I am hoping that there's some positive movement on it. So I want to give you the details. So the petition is a way to get around Speaker Mike Johnson, who is just detestable and has basically failed to bring the bill to a vote on the House floor. Now, Luna first said in September that she'd give Johnson until the end of the month to bring a bill to the floor. That timeline was derailed because of the government shutdown, but now Luna says, no, time is up. We got to do something about this, okay? So she's, if she's successful, which I hope that she will be, even she's a Republican, I don't care. I think this is a good effort in remedying a really big problem in Congress. This, hold on one second. Okay, so if she's successful, this legislation would do a lot of what we want to do, but it wouldn't go all the way necessarily. So basically, it's a proposal first introduced by Representative Chip Roy. It would be brought to the House floor. Roy's bill is the Restore Trust in Congress Act. It was introduced back in September with the support of a bipartisan group of lawmakers, which is good news. That included Democrats like Seth Magaziner, Pramila Jayapal, and AOC. Then you have Republicans like Brian Fitzpatrick, Tim Burchett, and Anna Paulina Luna. So it truly is a bipartisan effort, and that's really good to see. And the legislation already has 102 co-sponsors. It would ban members and their spouses and dependents from owning or trading individual stocks, which is really good. Okay, but there is a catch. So unlike some other proposals, it would not allow blind trust, and it would apply only to Congress, not the president or vice president. Remember, the fact that the previous bill would have applied to President Donald Trump is what derailed it. He was like, oh, I'm totally in favor of this legislation. I want to ban, insider trading for Congress. And then once he realized that it would also apply to his administration, he's like, no, I don't want this because he's a crook. But anyway, let me give you more. So enforcement would fall to the House and Senate ethics committees, and fines would be tracked on a public website, according to the bill. It would require sitting members of Congress to sell off all of their individual stock holdings within 180 days of the bill's enactment. Newly elected lawmakers would have 90 days to do so. So here's Anna Paulina Luna's argument for why a ban on congressional stock trading is necessary.
I can tell you the American people, overwhelmingly 86% of Americans actually support banning of the single trading stock because it is such a problem with insider trading here in Washington, D.C. Members in Congress, they are personally controlled by the top three, BlackRock, Vanguard, and the pharmaceutical companies. BlackRock is contributing to the housing crisis in this country, where young single families can't purchase homes because they're being bought up by these corporations. And then also, in addition to that, when you have over 1 in 3 members of Congress that are exposed to whether it's Big Pharma or BlackRock, do you really think that they're going to cap prescription pill prices and codify President Trump's executive order? And the answer is no. How could you ever be expected to truly advocate on behalf of your constituents when you're working and you're benefiting personally from the deals that some of these corporations are getting? And so it's my job to call it out. I've been made wildly unpopular on the Hill because of it, but wildly popular among the American people.
And that's what you should want as a public servant. Who cares what other members of Congress think about you? I mean, you obviously have to forge various deals and work with people to get legislation passed. But at the end of the day, these are lawmakers who are supposed to serve the people, not their reputations with other members of Congress. And this is important because more than 20 members of Congress made almost double the S&P 500 average gain of 24.9% last year. The top 5 performers: Representative David Rouser, Republican from North Carolina; Representative Debbie Wasserman Schultz, a Democrat out of Florida; Ron Wyden, Democrat from Oregon; Roger Williams, Republican from Texas; Morgan McGarvey, Democrat from Kentucky. So they increased the value of their portfolio by more than 100%, according to a new report. So the crooks aren't just on the right or the left. This kind of gross behavior doesn't really discriminate based on party affiliation. Now, I just want to be clear that Mike Johnson is not in favor of Anna Paulina Luna's efforts here. That is very clear, and he made that clear just yesterday. He told Punchbowl News that lawmakers should still be able to own stocks, saying that the speaker said that he opposes people cheating the system and abusing their office, but that there's probably a way to do that that still allows for lawful conduct by members. You don't want another deterrence for good people running for office. No. Allowing them to trade individual stocks is giving the worst people an incentive to run and be part of our government. So he's just a liar here when he frames it that way. Now, that's a change of tune from a few months ago when Johnson spoke favorably about a congressional stock trading ban. And oftentimes they'll do that knowing that the bill is not going to pass, but they want cookies for claiming that they're in favor of such a ban. So just be careful in giving these lawmakers too much credit. It's easy to talk the talk. I want to see them walk the walk. And in this case, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to pass. We've been here before. What I do know is I really, really appreciate the fact that some members of Congress haven't dropped this issue. They haven't forgotten about it, and they're still trying. And regardless of what their political affiliation is, they earn my respect if they're genuine in trying to get a bill like this passed.
Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows.